Welcome. Come to the top of your mat and get ready to flow. Bring your hands to your heart. Inhale, lift your arms out and up. Bring your hands to touch. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, look forward, lengthen your spine. Exhale, step back, downward facing dog. Inhale, lift your right leg. Exhale, ground your foot between your hands. Inhale, warrior pose 1. Exhale, come to your tippy toes and lower to chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale to chaturanga. Inhale, press back, lift your left leg up. Bring your foot down between your hands and lift up, warrior pose 1. Exhale, come to your tippy toes, squeeze your elbows in. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, back to chaturanga. Inhale, your right leg up. Exhale, bring your foot between your hands. Lift up, warrior pose 1. Exhale, ground the hands. Come forward to your tippy toes, lower through chaturanga. Lift up, upward facing dog. Exhale, back to chaturanga. Inhale, lift your left leg up. Bring your foot between your hands and lift up, warrior pose 1. Exhale, ground your hands. Come forward through chaturanga. Squeeze the elbows in. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, your right leg up. Exhale, press it down between your hands. Inhale, warrior pose 1. Exhale, ground your hands. Come to your tippy toes, look forward, chaturanga. Inhale, upward dog. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, lift your left leg up. Exhale, bring it between your hands. Inhale, warrior pose 1. Exhale, back to chaturanga. Bring your wrists directly beneath your elbows in chaturanga. Lift up to upward dog and breathe with sound. Press strongly into the tops of your feet. Broaden across the chest. Shift back now to downward facing dog. Lengthen your spine. Press back through your tailbone. Engage your quadriceps and lengthen the back of your legs all the way down through your heels. Take a deep breath in. Step or jump forward. Inhale, lift your arms out and up. Touch your hands above your head. Bring your palms in front of your heart. Bring your right foot to your inner left thigh, tree pose. Stretch your arms overhead. Press your hands together. Relax your shoulder blades. Press the inner and outer arches of your left foot firmly into the ground. Soften your ribs. Now take the right toe and extend your leg in front of you. If your spine rounds, keep lengthening the spine by hugging your knee in towards your chest instead. Roll your right leg open to the right. Perhaps take your left arm out. Take a deep breath in. Extend. Soften your front ribs, your shoulders, your jaw. Exhale, bring your leg forward. Bring your left hand to the outside of your right foot. Bring your right arm behind you. Press strongly into your left hand. Extend your leg. Press firmly into all areas of your left foot. Bring your right hand to your foot. Cross your right leg over your left. Cross your left arm underneath the right and then wind your right forearm around the left. Bring your palms together with your fingers pointing up. Re-engage your shoulder blades by broadening across your chest. Now take your right leg back behind you, warrior pose 3 legs, eagle arms. Press your right heel firmly back behind you as you bring your hips parallel to the floor, your hip joints pointing straight down. Take a deep breath in, lengthen, and then release your right leg down to the floor. Warrior pose 1 legs. eagle arms. Breathe in, come up. Exhale, bend more deeply into your front leg. Inhale, go back. Exhale, deepen into your front leg. Inhale, exhale, fold forward. Bow down and turn your gaze inward. Take a deep breath in. Maintain a strong pressing into the right edge of your back foot. Release any tension in your jaw, your neck. Breathe in, rise back up. Come up onto the toe mound of your back right foot. Crescent lunge. Breathe in, lift up. Press strongly through your right back heel as you square your hips forward. Come back now up into warrior pose 3. Lengthen your spine. Level your hips. Press firmly out through your right heel. Press strongly into each area of your left foot. Breathe in. Come back up to Tadasana. Release your arms to your sides. Circle your arms out and up. Fold forward, stacking hips over ankles. Extend your spine. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, plank. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. Breathe with sound. Inhale 1. Exhale. Inhale 2. Exhale. Inhale. Come back to chaturanga. Press straight up and back, downward facing dog. Take a deep breath to reset. Press down to the back of your legs. Engage your front quadriceps. Knit your ribs in like you have a corset around your ribs. Bend your knees, float forward, extend your spine. Exhale, fold into yourself. Inhale, bring your arms out and up. Bring your palms to touch. Bring your hands to your heart. Bring your left foot into your inner thigh. Tree pose. Press strongly into your thigh as you raise your arms up above your head. Press firmly down through each area of your right foot and ensure that your foot is nowhere near your knee joint. Take a deep breath in and exhale, release the arms. Take your left big toe or wrap your hands around your knee. Breathe in, extend, broaden across the chest, relax your front ribs. Exhale, bring your left leg out to the left. Your right arm can come out to the right. Breathe in, extend, exhale and soften. Inhale, exhale, bring your right hand to your left foot, extend your left arm behind you, breathe in, lengthen the spine, exhale, twist. Breathe in, lengthen the spine, exhale, twist. Now bend your left leg, cross it over your right. If you lose your balance, don't worry, come back. Cross your right arm underneath the left and then wind your left forearm around your right. Bring your palms together with your fingers pointing up. Keep your torso upright. Broaden across your chest. Breathe in, perhaps sit a little deeper. Exhale, bring your left leg behind you, warrior pose, 1 legs, eagle arms. Press strongly through your back heel as you lengthen your spine. Inhale, make sure your hips are level. Exhale, release your left leg down to the floor. Warrior pose, one leg, eagle arms. Inhale, lift up, go back. Exhale, bend into your front knee. Inhale, level the hips, go back. Exhale, bend into your front knee. Now fold forward to the inside of your right thigh. Go inward. Take a deep breath in. Keep a long line through your back left leg out to the outer edge of your left foot. Inhale, come back up. Lift up onto the left toe mound of your foot. Straighten your leg, crescent lunge. Eagle arms. Breathe in. As you exhale, sink deeper into your right front thigh, parallel to the ground. Exhale, inhale, come back into warrior pose. 3 legs, press strongly through your back heel. Send your eagle arms forward, feeling a nice stretch through your back, shoulder blades. Come up to standing. Release the arms, circle them out and up. Fold forward over your legs. Release your head. Inhale, extend the spine. Exhale, step your right leg back in a lunge. Exhale, fold forward over your front leg. Inhale, lunge. Exhale, fold forward over a straight left leg. Inhale, lunge. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, lunge. Exhale, straighten your leg, fold forward over your leg. Now lower your right knee down to the ground into lunge. Lift up. Exhale, ground your hands. Parsvottanasana. Make sure your hips are square. Inhale, extend your chest bone forward away from your navel. Exhale, fold forward into your left leg. Pull your left hip bone back. Your right hip will naturally roll forward. Pivot your right foot down. Take your left hand to your left shin for Trikonasana. Micro bend your left knee and engage your quadricep. Pull your left hip back and scoop it under. Inhale, extend your left waist. Press your left hand down into your shin. Roll your shoulders back and reach up through your right arm. Look up. Now fold forward over your front left leg. Bring your right hand outside your left leg. Bring your left arm up to twist. Bring your left hip back. Roll your right hip forward. Extend your spine. Inhale. Exhale. Bring your hands back down to the floor. Step forward. Bring your arms out and up to touch. Exhale, fold into yourself. Inhale, step your left leg back. Exhale, bend over your front leg. Inhale, lunge, look forward. Exhale, fold forward over your leg. Inhale, stretch through your spine. Exhale, release, go in. Inhale, lunge. Exhale, fold over your front leg. Now come into Parsvottanasana. Drill the center of your right heel down. Engage your right quadricep without hyperextending your knee. Now pull your right hip back. Inhale as you lengthen the spine. Exhale, surrender into your right leg. Go inward. Pivot your left foot down for Trikonasana. Micro bend your right knee and engage your quadricep. Tone the thigh muscle above the knee and spin your right knee in the direction of your little toe. Now pull your right hip bone back and scoop your right hip under. Extend your right waist. Lengthen your spine. Now return to Parsvottanasana. Fold forward into yourself. Lengthen your spine. Bring your left hand to the outside of your right foot. Lengthen your spine as you inhale. As you exhale, twist from the navel center. Press back through your left foot. Square your hips. Pull your right hip back and your left hip forward. Exhale, bring your hands to the ground. Lower your left knee. Come up into lunge. Exhale, ground your hands. Curl your toes under. Propel back, downward facing dog. Now lower your forearms down for dolphin. Lift your left leg up. Ensure your forearms are shoulder width apart and running parallel to the sides of your mat. Engage the outsides of your upper arms to keep your elbows from splaying. Now release your left leg down and reach your right leg up. Press the forearms down firmly to lift the shoulders away from the elbows. Breathe in. Exhale, lower your leg down to the floor. Breathe in. Exhale, curl your toes under. Come into plank on your forearms. Create a long line from your heels all the way up your spine to the top of your head. Engage your abs. Press your heels back. Move your hip points forward towards your chin. Engage your core. Lower your knees to the floor. Push back, child's pose. Breathe in, curl your toes under, downward facing dog. Bring your right foot forward in between your hands for lunge. You can either stay here or come into Hanumanasana, front splits. Never force yourself down into a pose. Protect your muscles, protect your joints. As you inhale, scissor your legs in towards each other, lift up. As you exhale, release, relax, lower your hips farther down towards the floor. Slowly press up and out of the pose. Curl your toes under and sit back on your heels. Take a deep breath in. Bring your left leg out in front of you. Either come into lunge or spread out into Hanumanasana. Lift up, stretch up. Exhale, fold forward. Breathe rhythmically, each audible breath training the mind to be patient, observing whatever arises from moment to moment. Now bring your right leg forward to come into seated forward bend. Reach up, lengthen your spine, fold forward over your legs. Press forward through your heels, keep a micro bend in your knee. Inhale, lengthen your spine, press to the heels. Exhale, engage your abs to fold forward. Inhale, come up. Bring your left heel out over your right knee. Flex your foot. Fold forward. Make sure that your left foot is really hanging out over your right knee to protect your knees. Come up, switch sides. Take your right foot over your left knee. Ensure that your right foot is really hanging out over your left knee. Engage, flex both feet, fold forward. You can also sit up if this is too much, or place a block underneath your tailbone. Come forward now to hands and knees. Interlace your fingers. If headstand is in your practice, slowly come up into headstand. If it isn't in your practice, please take your mat to the wall or to a bench and place your legs up the wall for a lovely inversion. Headstand can seriously harm your neck, so only learn it under the guidance of an instructor. Press the lengths of your inner and outer forearms strongly into the mat. This contraction helps to build strength in your shoulder complex. Slowly come down out of headstand and press back to downward facing dog. Breathe in, stretch through the spine. Exhale, lengthen down your legs. Inhale, soften your ribs. Exhale, lengthen your spine. Come down into hands and knees. Lift your right arm up and pull it through and under for thread the needle. Now come back up, lift your left arm up, thread it under. Relax your shoulder down to the ground for thread the needle on the other side. Come up into tabletop. Round into cat, pressing the floor away. Release into cow. Inhale, round into cat. Exhale, release the lower back. Inhale, round. Exhale, bring your knees forward. Bring your hands to your hips. Bring your hands down to your heels if you feel comfortable, back into camel pose. Release any tension in your lower spine and your lumbar. Open through the chest. Press your hips forward. Come up slowly and sit down in between your ankles for hero's pose. Take your left hand to your outer right knee, twist. Switch sides, take your right hand to your left knee, twist. Inhale, lengthen your spine. Exhale, twist. Inhale, come forwards. Place your right palm inside of your left. Exhale, come forward now. Squeeze your knees into your elbows for crow pose. Lift up, engage your abs. Look down at your mat. Engage your core. Exhale, release down into a squat. Lengthen through your spine as you press your elbows into your knees into your elbows. Bring your left arm behind you, your right arm behind your knees, twist. Switch sides. Loop your right arm behind you, your left around your knee, twist. Exhale back to downward facing dog. Inhale, bring your left leg forward for pigeon pose. Inhale, lift. Exhale, fold forward. Lengthen back through your right leg, press it firmly into the floor. Ensure if you're flexible, you don't bring your left foot perfectly parallel. Now lift up, grab your right leg, place it into the crease of your right elbow. Bring your left arm up, perhaps clasp hands. Bring your hands to the ground, release downward facing dog. Inhale, bring your right leg forward for pigeon pose. Lift up, exhale, fold forward. Press actively through your left leg into the top of your foot. Enjoy the hip opening. Turn your gaze inward. Breathe audibly with sound. Come up. Press your left foot into the crease of your left elbow crease. Perhaps clasp hands, mermaid pose. Breathe in. Exhale, release the pose. Ground your hands. Press back, propel back, downward facing dog. Excite your legs, strengthen your arms. Inhale, walk forward, come to seated, and lengthen your legs out for boat pose. Plug your arm bones back, spread through your fingers. Savor the breath, breathe with audible sound. Squeeze your seat and inner thighs together as you lower. Inhale, lift up. Exhale, lower. Inhale, lift up. Exhale, keep your feet flexed. Inhale, lift up. Now bring your feet to the mat. Feet directly under ankles. Hands alongside the ears, fingertips point toward your heels, lift up for bow. Imagine squeezing a block between your inner thighs. Lift your hips as much as you can while lengthening your tailbone forward. Bend your elbows, gently lower back down to the floor, being very careful of your neck. Lift the heels, roll down carefully. Pull your knees into your chest, release your lower back. Bring your feet to touch. Relax your knees open. Now prepare to come back up. Make sure your feet are directly under the ankles, hands alongside your ears, fingertips point toward your heels. Lift up into wheel. Hug your thighs together towards midline. Perhaps press down firmly through your left heel. Lift your right leg up. Extend through your toes. Switch legs. Lift up through the left leg. Release it to the floor. Now bend the elbows, gently lower yourself toward the floor. Lift the heels, roll down carefully. Pull the knees in toward the chest. Close your mouth and breathe through your nose with a slight constriction in the back of your throat. Listen for the oceanic sound. Grip the outside of your feet with your hands. Happy baby pose. Bring your knees toward your armpits. Position each ankle directly over the knee so your shins are perpendicular to the floor. Flex through your heels. Now straighten your legs up to the sky and roll up to seated. Bring the soles of your feet to touch in a diamond shape, Baddha Konasana. Root your sitting bones down to the mat. Fold the insides of the soles of your feet open like a book. Inhale, lengthen the spine. Exhale, fold into yourself. Take the right foot to the outside of your left thigh. Inhale, lengthen the spine, reach the left arm up. Exhale, draw your navel toward your spine as you begin twisting to the right. Take the left elbow to the outside of your right thigh. Inhale, find length. Exhale, start the rotation deep in your belly so that the navel turns first. Switch sides. Take the left foot to the outside of your right thigh. Inhale and lengthen the spine. Reach your right arm up. Exhale and draw your navel toward your spine as you begin twisting to the left. Take the right elbow to the outside of your left thigh. Inhale, find length. Exhale, start the rotation deep in your belly. Come now into lotus pose or into crossed legs. Allow your mind to grow calmer and quieter with each breath. Breathe with sound. Inhale through your nose, filling your front lungs, side lungs, back lungs. Breathe into the collarbones and chest. Gently contract the muscles of the throat as you exhale slowly in one long, smooth breath. Listen for an oceanic sound as you continue to breathe with your mouth closed. Breathe in. 1, 2, 3, 4. Exhale. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale. 1, 2, 3, 4. Exhale. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale. 1, 2, 3, 4. Exhale. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale. 1, 2, 3, 4. Exhale. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale. 1, 2, 3, 4. Exhale. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. You can relax back now into Shavasana, laying on your back with your palms up towards the sky. Organize your body so comfortably that your mind, body becomes still. Let go of any attachments, all effort. Relax yourself completely. Namaste.